Namaste, Jivan.
Namaste, Walter.
Swadhi Kap to all of you.
Hello.
Today I invite Jivan, my friend, because I know you are doing Ayurveda. I'm passionate about Ayurveda, and I want to have your point of view on this subject. Can you tell us something about it?
Yeah, thank you, Walter. I feel it's my passion to bring a different perspective of Ayurveda because I know many people are a little bit confused and some people don't really know how to start. So I will share a little bit my experience. In the last 10 years, I was studying a lot about holistic nutrition and Ayurveda. And in the last 7 years, here I'm living in Phangan, and I'm working mostly in detox and resort centers, healing people, giving advices.
Actually, this is where I met you. I met you maybe 6 months ago now, in November. In December, you were doing this introduction to Ayurveda.
Yeah, this is something I'm passionate about because I feel a lot of confusion in the field. So basically, for me, Ayurveda is the most easiest way to understand. Ayur life, Veda science, science of life. So basically, it's about understanding what is the instruction manual to this body and this mind, in this emotional body and this energetical body, because we are born in this world and we don't get so much information, not in the school and not in the university and not from our parents. And we kind of living our life, but we don't really know what's happening with the food that we eat.
So the food is the...
For example, or what's happening, what is the effect of living in a very cold climate? What is the effect of this on my body? And why I am like this and my friend is different, and we can do different, we can do the same thing, but I can be happy and he can be sad. So Ayurveda is really about this basic manual about our life. It's the same like if we watch the dog or the cat. The dog or the cat, they do everything perfectly.
They do yoga also.
Yeah, they do everything naturally perfectly because when they are born, it's like this manual is in their genes. They know exactly. We as human beings, we are a little bit more complicated and we have a lot of things coming above this natural state. But the dogs and the cat, they know everything. They know when to eat, when to rest, when to exercise, when to stretch. Even the dogs and the cat, they know when to eat this special grass in the spring, and then they vomit because this is like their spring plants. This is Ayurveda.
A cleansing.
This
Panchakarma.
is like, this is like animal panchakarma.
Beautiful. So the human being Ayurveda look to the entire body, not only the physical body. Looks the emotional, the mental, the physiological, spiritual also.
Yeah, so basically in the tradition in India, they had a few different Vedas. One of the Veda was Ayurveda, and the other one, for example, was yoga. So many people confuse yoga today as the science of the body. Like they want to do yoga to look fit or to be healthy in the body, but actually in the tradition, the yoga was to exercise the mind.
The mind.
Yeah, it was to clean the mind. It was for mostly like preparing ourselves for meditation, the yoga. It's not about anything in the physical.
It is why they say Stiram Shukam Asanam. Stiram Shukam Asanam means find your yoga posture to be comfortable in order to meditate.
And Ayurveda, science of the body. This is including all the body systems. This is like a very deep science. For the last 5,000 years, there is like the only parallel thing is like Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese medicine. And this is very deep and very transverse, and it has many, many different layers of Ayurveda. We will talk today just about the basics and really like what can we do in the daily life and what does it mean.
So what can we do?
Yeah. So
according
basically,
to Ayurveda, yes.
The first thing we need to realize is what is our body type and what is our state and
Body type, you mean Tridosha, Vata, Pitta, Kapha?
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. This is because everything will start from here and continue. There are some practices that call Three Dosha. Three Dosha is good for all the doshas, like the basic practices, like how we drink water or how we act with food combinations and like basic things. And after this, it would be more like what is better for different body types. Because, like I said something before, I can eat a lot of, let's say, fruits in the mornings and in the afternoon. It will be perfect for me.
Okay.
But if my friend will do the same, he will become sick. Maybe he can becoming like.
Watch out. Have a professional diagnostic, because I know we do many things, we try many things, and as you said, we can get sick because we don't have the knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
So always it's good to ask to a professional what to do and how we manage our food, the way we eat.
So, like you know, and like many people know, today the science of Ayurveda become very popular, and there are many websites where everyone can just tune in and do the assessment online and get an answer and start treating himself. I would say from my experience, because I was doing this like some years ago, maybe 5-7 years ago, I was using these questionnaires myself, and I saw in my practice when I was working with people that sometimes it was working very well, sometimes it was not working so much, and sometimes it was really hurting them. So I was so confused, but why? This is like different possibilities. And then I realized that it's deeper. Let's go one level deeper. And I start reading more and more books about assessment. And then I realized getting the right assessment about our body type, and not only but the type, more about what is needed right now. It's quite a professional thing to do. It's a little bit challenging to do it only with a questionnaire, because traditionally the Ayurvedic doctors, when a patient came to them and they wanted to check him, they will have a set of diagnostics. They will look at the eyes, they will look at the tone, they will look at the pulse, they will look at the fingernails.
The Nidan Chikitsa, they call it.
And then they will move more into the questionnaire, like subjective questionnaire. How do you sleep? What kind of food do you eat? What kind of exercise? So this is only one part of the diagnostic, and the rest is very necessary for a complete, accurate diagnostic. So I found a few ways to have a more accurate one. And for those that are really passionate about Ayurveda and want to start today, I would say just start with the three doshic practices, which are good for everyone, which are plenty of them. There are like 50 three doshic exercise practices that everyone can start today.
Beautiful.
That will benefit a lot. Yeah, everyone, mostly the digestive system. But from the digestive system to the entire body, all the 7 different systems of the body and everything.
Oh, it's such a huge word, Ayurveda.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about it. So what do you really suggest to them? Easy, the first step. How can I manage my life according to Ayurveda?
Okay, so basically, the easiest and most waterproof, bulletproof,
Mhm.
so no one can do anything not accurate,
Mhm.
will be re-tuning into nature.
Mm.
Understanding nature
Mm.
has cycles.
Mm.
If we look at the nature,
Beautiful.
we have the cycle of the day, of the night. We
Mhm.
have the cycle of the seasons of the year.
Beautiful.
We have the cycle of the woman cycle. We have the cycle of the life,
Mhm.
childhood,
Mhm.
mature elderhood.
Mhm.
We have
Old age.
yeah,
Yes.
we have many cycles,
Mhm.
and each part of the cycle will include a different type of energy. Yeah. So if we can understand, okay, now it is winter time, so it has a different type of energy than summer. So for me as a human being that is practicing Ayurveda, I understand I need to adjust, because many people, they want to find the ultimate diet,
Yes.
the
Yes.
ultimate never
It doesn't
changing
exist.
practice.
You have to adapt yourself all the time to the
Yeah.
seasons,
Yeah,
to
all
the
the
cycle of
time.
life.
All the time.
All the
So
time.
this is Ayurveda. There is not
This
like
is beautiful advice. Very
Yeah.
important
Yeah.
to take into account that we are part of like the universe with the five pancha mahabhutas, the five elements.
Yeah.
That we have to deal with them. On Earth we have water, earth, and everything in the universe, and body is made of these pancha mahabhutas.
Yeah, exactly. So we just need to realize it's not really finding the ultimate, the absolute, the never changing, but really flow with the seasons. Like Ayurveda and the season, they are kind of married together. It's like everything is including there. Like, for example, if someone feels that he feels more like summer, for example, maybe someone feels he's very hot and is very active and is very like passionate and
Like a pitta type.
pitta,
of
summer
course.
is pitta, or he has like some of excess heat in the body, excess heat of the body become like rashes on the skin or acne or some heat like heartburn or acidic digestion or diarrhea. This is like excess heat. So if someone feel, wow, right now, it doesn't matter what is my body type, because everyone can get to this situation in an unbalanced state of the body. I don't have to be a summer pitta body type to get to excess pitta.
Yes,
But
yes.
if I look at myself and I count, wow, I'm hot, I am very active, I have like all of these excess points in my body, and then I'm living, let's say I'm living in a very hot place. Maybe I'm in Middle East in the summer, and maybe I like to eat hot spicy food, and maybe I like to go to the gym and do very intense workout and hit, and then I like to go to the jacuzzi and the sauna.
Ooh, you will really increase the
You
fire.
know, so if I recognizing all these things, maybe I should balance. Maybe I should increase how much fruits I eat. Maybe I should do Ayurveda is not only about food. Ayurveda has a lot of different.
Then you can include also the pranayamas to calm down with the nadi shodhana, to calm down the heat we have in our body. They work all together.
Yeah, for example, or even just a stroll with in the night under the moon. You know, this is cooling the body. Yeah. So Ayurveda is really including all the area of our life. It will start with the food because it's the most immediate and a little bit easier to change. But then if we really committed and going deep into Ayurveda, we can start asking really big questions.
I could ask you thousands of questions about Ayurveda. I also want everyone to know that you are present in Phangan if they need anything from you.
Yeah.
You have also a restaurant, no? Indian restaurant in Sri Tanu.
Ayurvedic India.
Ayurvedic Indian
Yeah,
restaurant.
this is a
if
big
you
difference.
need, if you need Ayurvedic food.
Mm.
As I said, I could ask thousands of things, but I want to make it easy and short for everyone. Just an input about what is Ayurveda, who are you, who am I, and who are you really. So I invite everyone to have this making the Tridosha quiz or test to know themselves, and then go to a professional asking for advices and be healthy.
Yeah, I would really recommend to use these questionnaires and go with them to someone to explain, because it's like it could be misunderstandings in the questionnaire sometimes. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Jivan, for your presence. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, and hopefully everyone is going to be fine. Right?
Thank you for hosting me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Jivan.
Abyangam.